Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Blockchain Backer bringing you the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. And boy, it has been a just absolutely insane last few days. Today, we're going to try to stick strictly to just the cryptocurrency charts, even though I really want to bounce around with all the crazy stuff that's been going on. I was ridiculously active on Twitter yesterday. It was just kind of one of those euphoric days where, like, the excitement around everything going on, you would have thought Bitcoin went to $1 million yesterday, or that XRP was $50, because it was so exciting yesterday seeing what was going on in the huge marketing pitch that was happening for cryptocurrency yesterday. And if you're unaware of what I'm talking about, there's been a lot of stuff going on over there in the US stock market, and with Robinhood closing off access for retail traders to be able to buy certain securities and only allowing them to sell them. It was pure madness and market manipulation of unbelievable proportions. It was incredible, but it provided this huge marketing pitch for cryptocurrency where, there's no trading halts that happen or circuit breakers that happen or only an 8-hour trading window or whatever it is, 7 hours. We are a 24/7 market. There are no halts. If you get wrecked, you get wrecked. If you win big time, you win big time. And yesterday shed a lot of light on how the US stock market is designed for only one winner, and it's not the retail investor. But we'll try to avoid as much of that in this video as possible. We'll see if I put something out later that kind of covers way more into all that stuff, because yesterday that's what I really focused on because I was having such a good time with all of that. But today we'll stick just to the charts because we did have some good price action over here in the cryptocurrency market. Obviously, Dogecoin has set into new all-time highs, so we will talk about that. We will talk about the Ripple XRP price chart, but let's just kind of work our way there first. The first thing we're going to talk about here is Bitcoin. Bitcoin did pull its way out of all of this. If you know, earlier this week, we talked about from a structural standpoint how when we look at the 2017 corrections that happened, this was kind of that final moment before those corrections happened. Well, look at that. It pulled its way out of there. So we'll keep an eye on Bitcoin for now. We'll see if it just kind of keeps going sideways. I don't have something very clear to tell you right here, right? If I told you it's going to go up, it's going to go down. I'd have to pretty much hedge what I'm saying. I'm not going to do it. I'll just be straight with you. It's hard to know. For me, my personal strategy is that I'm letting go of some of my Bitcoin as it gets up in here into these prices right in here to rotate them into altcoins. Otherwise, I'm in a no action zone. If Bitcoin comes back down here, if Bitcoin goes sideways, if Bitcoin plays around in here, it doesn't matter to me. It's a no action zone for me for Bitcoin. I'm only going to do something with my Bitcoin if we break out into new all-time highs and then rotate into the altcoins. And well, speaking of altcoins, here we go. Dogecoin, right? It's the one that everybody's been hearing about lately over the last day or two because boom, it is exploded. Yesterday, I think when I made my video, it still wasn't even at an all-time high yet. Now it clearly went off into a new all-time high, and we're seeing a lot of people on Twitter saying that they're chasing it. So welcome to what happens in alt seasons. The impatient money gets transferred to the patient money. So the people who were down here in Doge and patiently waited it out for years on end are getting an opportunity to sell it to people who can impatiently, who are just impatient, right? It's an exciting time right now because is this the first one, right? So right now, do we have an actual alt season? No, not yet. We almost do though. If we get one more of these altcoins, one more of these little guys to go firing off into oblivion, you better believe it. That's the start of alt season. So right now we have kind of a one-off event right now, waiting to see if we get another one. But the thing that you can see here on this chart is how quickly they happen. And it's something we talked about during the bear market for years at this point, is that when it finally does come, it's going to happen ridiculously quickly. The people who are buying it up here at these prices had zero plan going into this. They're 100% emotionally buying it right now with excitement and FOMO. The people who had a plan going into it, no. It's time for me to start exiting out of my position because how much have they made right here? They've made about 3,500%. If they were able to get out up here, they made 5,500%. The people who are buying it right now who are thinking, hey, it's going to go to $1 because that's what everybody on the internet is saying. Well, even if it does, which I don't think it will, but even if it does, that's only 2,500% more. And you're asking for a long shot because there's nothing measurable on here that says that Doge is going to get to $1. No matter what type of extensions you put on here, nothing's going to get you to $1. But even if you did, you're going for 2,500%. And something probably tells me that you sold something with a much bigger opportunity than that to try to chase that. Now, once this alt season gets kicked off, once there's a second one of these coins that goes off and does something like this, you're going to hear the tone change out of me. I can't issue those warnings anymore. By that time, it's either you're a jumper, you're a hopper, or you're not. But you can look over there on the right side of the screen and see that Doge isn't even the best performer of the day. There's other ones that are doing much better than that are now nowhere near their all-time highs. So we're keeping an eye on it. Is this the start of our alt season? Our total altcoin market cap is still fighting up in here. It is above the 0.702, but it is also fighting up against this guy right here. So still waiting for that big break in the altcoins to send that alt season on its way. I think a lot of people are breathing a sign of relief right now, because if you look over here on the right side of the screen, you can see that XRP is, not one of the worst ones of the day. It's doing okay. It's holding its own up there at 29 cents right now. And really, I mean, if, like we're talking about 2,500% for Doge to get up to $1, well, 2,500% for XRP, that's $7. Is that possible? You better believe 2,500% is possible on XRP. Do I think 2,500% from Doge's current price is possible? Unlikely, considering it's already up 3,500%. To go up an additional 2,500% seems unlikely after a 3,500% rise. But it's an exciting time, because if this is the start of alt season, there are tons of coins out there right now that are set up like Doge was before it took off. So to have the mindset of I must chase Doge right now is the mindset of belief that the only thing in crypto that's going to pump is Doge, and that everything else that you own is garbage, and Doge is the clear cryptocurrency winner. But I think we all know that's not true, and that's very unlikely for that to be the case. But still, I'm very happy for the people that are in Doge. I think I own like $100 worth of Doge. I'm not sure. I think I own like 3,000 Doge, so that might be like $120 worth of Doge. If it goes to the moon, I won't be getting rich from that. But I'm excited for it, because it's just that first sign, right? I mean, it's hard to even call it a first sign anymore, because it's not. We've got Bitcoin that's in a new all-time high. We've got Ethereum up there battling its all-time high, and now we have Dogecoin blasting off almost to a full 4.236 Fibonacci extension. These are not signs that you see and then it just all ends, right? There's usually a lot more that comes after this. And the people who were around in previous altcoin seasons are going to have a significant advantage over the people who were not. So if you found yourself selling anything at the lows and you're still holding on to Doge right now, just be careful out there. Because I see lots of coins out there that haven't done it yet and still have lots of potential remaining, whereas Doge has already gone full Lambo candle. So is it a sign of things to come for other altcoins? I sure think it is. But what we'll need to see is we'll need to see another one of these things show up so we can have a confirmation that we are in an alt season. Getting a one-off event from a bunch of people on Twitter and on Reddit, yeah, it's one thing. It's an early sign. We also have Bitcoin at the all-time high. We have Ethereum at the all-time high. Getting an altcoin firing up, that's a great sign, but we want to see a couple more of them do it. And once we see a couple more of them do it, then we can get that confirmation that it's alt season. And we've gone through it many times on this channel that everything has a tendency to take off during an alt season. So as we head into the weekend, it's incredibly exciting to see that Doge is our first big 4.236 Fibonacci extension winner. And well, are more coming. That's the big excitement for me. So Doge, that's great. I'm not chasing that. I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole to go running after that. But what I am looking at is all those other things that haven't gone yet. And are they going to do the same thing? We watched GameStop fire up. I think we're going to see a lot of rotation just like that over in the stock market. Now we've seen Dogecoin do the same thing. I think we're going to see a lot of that happen here in the cryptocurrency market. And I'm going to play my cards accordingly to exactly like I've outlined on bcbacker.com, exactly like I've talked about on this channel. When things fire off and do that 4.236 extension stuff, I am selling it. I am not chasing it. I am selling it and then jamming it back down into those ones I just showed you. I own those. EOS, Zcash, Dash, Bitcoin Cash, all that stuff still way down there at the bottom. I'm jamming it in there. And you better believe if I have the opportunity to jam it into XRP, I'll do it as well. So this weekend could be incredibly exciting, and we'll just keep an eye on it to see what happens. I may get another video out later today. I hope that I have the opportunity to be able to do it. There won't be a video throughout the weekend, even if prices go absolutely ham. There won't be a video this weekend, but I'll see if I can get something out again later today. But I hope that you guys are having as much excitement about what everything that is happening right now as I am right now. We are watching a absolute turning point happen here in the retail investor world, with the perception of what the stock market really is and how the cryptocurrency market is the savior and it's the place to go to. And I hope you can understand that from the big picture here happening on how there's so much control on the stock market and that Wall Street does not want retail investors to win ever. We are used as a tool. If you don't understand why there's zero trading fees on Robinhood, then you don't realize that you're the product. It's just like on Facebook. Facebook is free because you are the product that is sold as a demographic to be advertised to, so that advertisers can target their ads specifically towards specific demographics of people. And you are the product on Facebook. Same thing goes with Robinhood. There's zero trading fees. You're not a customer. You don't pay anything to Robinhood. All of your trades are free, and that's because you're the product. You're the data being sold to the hedge funds. Retail investors are designed to lose in the stock market, and the world is waking up to it. But all right, I'll get off my high horse and we'll wrap this video up. If you guys would like, you can check out my website over here. It's bcbacker.com. It has my course, has a lot of videos on here where I deep dive into the previous Bitcoin bull runs and the different altcoin market cycles, talk about my different exit plans and a lot of the things that I've learned throughout the cryptocurrency market by being in here for years. So you can check out all my tips and tricks and my exit plans and reviewing the previous market cycles by going over here to bcbacker.com. You could follow me over here on Twitter at bcbacker. And look at that, 50,000, man. I'm grateful. It's just unreal that this is the position I'm in. It's amazing. 50,000. BC Backer on Twitter. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching my channel. If you could, please like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of when I create new content and when I go live. As always, this is not investment advice and I am not a financial advisor. But if you ever need a pick-me-up or a little bit of reassurance, just remember that the blockchain backers got your back. Have a good one.